Alright, so this is my settlement. This is part of the apartment complex here. Coming in on the gate. That is a bunker with my first turret of defense. Coming into the main gate here. Coming up over here. Have some laser and shotgun type turrets. The normal turrets here. The mortar here on the edge. This is going to be a sentry guard post here for this section of wall, which ends being built into here. So coming in, heading over to the right, going to be heading into the apartments. This is actually going to be the area where you come and check in and get all your junk for the apartments. Come in here and go here up to the next level. Right in through here is your first waiting area. It's kind of like the common area for everybody that lives in through here. This will lead out to the start of the exterior wall. You see there's the water purification stuff I got going on right now. I'm probably going to add more. You can come down to here, and I'm going to expound on this and probably actually put in some exterior type walls out there so they can't get to it in the future. Coming up to the next level, this is going to be the kitchen area. You see I got some eatomatics and actual cooking stations, scavenging stations, little bar here where they would serve, and then all that through there. Some tables, we got some vending machines all through here. I've started going through and actually setting up with the rug glitch, setting up where I'm actually going to have the doors interiorly, which is actually kind of a drawn out pain in the ass process. Yeah. Went through and got all my different upgrades. This is the first floor of the apartments. These all have balconies on this floor. I'm going to go and probably put balconies in the rest of the floors as well. But each of the rooms are similarly decorated, pretty much. Haven't went through and fully decorated this floor yet. I'm debating on whether I'm going to put balconies on both floors, which I'm probably going to. You can see I got all my power ran along the outside. Should probably do this at night where you can see all the lights. Each room actually has working power. This is the next floor, which each of these rooms are actually a lot more decorated. So you got all these rooms through here. I'm going to go through and actually put all the doors on here. Just haven't really got around to it for time's sake. That and resources, it actually takes quite a few resources. Going up to the next floor. This is actually going to be more of like the upper class. Is actually going to be like 2 and 3 bedroom apartments, and each one's going to have their individual bath. All the rest of the bottom floor is actually shared bathroom. And then the top floor here is going to be like the executive apartments, which are going to probably only be like 2 or 3 up here. It's going to be a lot more lavish. There you can see the balconies. I'm going to put balconies up here as well. They're actually probably going to be larger, each one. You can see the front wall and that there. Now we're heading into the barracks. These are the sleeping quarters for my people. So I got a little balcony here, mainly just to see out. Probably going to go ahead and put a flat roof on this where I can get up on it and walk around on that one too. We're going to head down. Get out of the way strong. I haven't finished putting in all of the decorations on this floor. Or this one. Pretty basic though. I mean, it's going to look kind of like the top one. And then we get down into my power armor stations. So far each one's got 4. I haven't finished moving all the power armors up here. And not all my power armors are finished, like this one doesn't have a head on it. But most of them do. I got quite a few. I think I'm at around like 25-ish right now. But, all different power armors I found all throughout the game. I'm sure there's probably some more out there, but I'm not really sure where they are. But got all my
if you ain't been up to see
light posts here, heading down the main stretch here. Then I got me a little farm going on right here, mainly just because that's where it was when it started. But, this is the back section of the wall. I haven't filled in down there, but it's just a matter of filling it in there. It's kind of a pain to get over all these bushes here. They don't really fit, so just kind of have to make do with what you got. This is actually the third gate here. Just kind of leads out into nothing. Yeah, I got all my turrets set up around here. I'm actually probably going to throw another one in there just for some extra look. This is the second gate. This heads up to the vault where everything else was. Spotlights. I'm probably going to throw some more spotlights out there just so it has a higher visibility rating. Yeah, for whatever reason I decided I'm just going to throw a whole bunch of rugs everywhere. But yeah. Heading back this way. Just started like putting out like actual like storefronts. These are all going to be stores, and there's going to be large buildings all across through there, most likely as well. But getting here, this is the actual store. Barricaded this guy in so he would stop leaving all the time. Like all the other ones. I had stuff on all these shelves, but for whatever reason, they decide they're just going to fall through the floor randomly. Super annoying. I picked up most of it, but apparently more. Like my magazine rack, it just keeps throwing everything on the floor for no reason. See, this is my weapons store. A lot of this has stayed up here, fortunately, but I actually had weapons on every one of those shelves back there, but they all systematically fell through. And my armor, it looks like everything is falling through on there except for a couple pieces. Had it all stacked up. I had stuff on all those shelves back there as well. Clothing, I guess she ran off. I had clothing all up here as well. Then the top floor is the bar. And for whatever reason, this roof system will not conduct power, and you cannot put conduits on it, as far as I can found out. And I had liquor stacked up all on these shelves, and it's gone. Got some pool tables up here. Each one of these floors, you can basically come out and get over into the apartments as well. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do as far as this portion of it right here, what it's supposed to be. But right now I just mainly use that as a shortcut. I'm stacking some of these shops out here mainly just to speed up purchasing so I can drop all the stuff in the workshop here. Okay. Yeah, I have a couple, well, actually just have one power generator back here right now. Coming in through here, heading up here. This is the clinic. I've got this decorated up. I'm actually fairly happy with the way it turned out. This would be where like the secretary would like sit and work on the terminal and simulating that's actually a computer, though it's a TV. File cabinets. This would be like the break room for the employees. They would come through here, the clients, or up from there. There's actually more of an employee entrance, I guess. Up into the first level of like beds. I'm actually gonna like put out more stuff through here, make it look more hospital-y. Then we'll have another floor, and this is up on the roof. You can actually run across over into the research center. is this what this is going to be. Haven't really done much. I actually running out of resources. I kind of did get the resources as I run around and scavenge. You know, short of fishing the roof, and then I gotta come back and finish all the walls, and then I get the pleasure of getting all the resources to get the furniture. Yeah, another floor down here. And this one leads over to the hospital. Basically, like, this is going to be like a health research area, so they could like wheel over the patients and experiment on them. And this is the reactor that you build to get into the institute. I thought it was really cool, so I decided to actually build around it. So, we're actually going to enter a door on here. A couple laser turrets. I got some turrets set up over there on the bench and some on the ground, just in case something actually somehow gets through all my fortress stuff. This is actually around the top of that building, because I fortunately can't remove all the buildings, so I build around whatever was there. Wait. And then around this back corner, this is actually only unsecured part so far, because I haven't figured out what I want to build here. And these bushes are really inconvenient because they like encroach in on whatever you're trying to build. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. I'm going to run that in and connect it to whatever I'm building here. This is going to end up being like my personal mansion, so I'm going to like try to make it as super nice as I can. This is this portion of the exterior wall. And it's really hard to get around these bushes and actually try to get things connected as much as possible. And the way that like the green is set up through here is pretty difficult to work around. As you see, I got all my little sentry guns set up. Lay waste to everything that comes around. So this is the start of my Epic 7 Sanctuary.